Those who reject our signs are deaf and dumb in the midst of profound darkness. Whom Allah willeth, He leaves to wander. Whom He willeth, He places on the straight path. The verse speaks of those who turn away from Allah's signs. They are likened to being deaf and dumb in the midst of darkness. Allah, in His mercy, guides whom He wills, and those who choose to remain distant from His guidance find themselves lost. Say, think ye to yourselves, if there come upon you the wrath of Allah, or the hour that ye dread, would ye then call upon other than Allah? Here, Allah challenges us to reflect. When in distress, would we turn to false gods, or would we call upon the one who has all power and knowledge? It's a question of trust, surrender, and recognizing the truth of His existence. But when they forgot the warning they had received, we opened to them the gates of all good things, until, in the midst of their enjoyment of our gifts, we called them to account, and they were plunged into despair. This verse is a stark reminder. When people forget the signs, they may be granted worldly enjoyment, yet it is all temporary, and when the time comes, they face the consequences of their heedlessness. Great scholars like Imam Malik, Imam al-Shafi'i, and Imam Ahmad were often asked about their belief in Allah. Each of them pointed to the signs of Allah in nature. Imam al-Shafi'i, for instance, spoke of the berry bush whose leaves produce silk, honey, and musk. Such wonders remind us that everything in creation has a purpose, and it is all divinely designed. Say, can the blind be held equal to the seeing? Will you then not reflect? This question asks us to reflect. How can those who are blind to Allah's signs be compared to those who see? It's a reminder to seek guidance and clarity through the signs that surround us. Thus did we try some of them by comparison with others, that they should say, is it these that Allah has favored among us? We are all tested, and it is through these trials that we learn humility. Some may question why others are favored, but Allah knows best who is truly grateful. When those come to thee who believe in our signs, say, peace be upon you, your Lord hath inscribed for Himself the rule of mercy. This verse teaches us that mercy is a fundamental attribute of Allah. Those who believe in His signs and seek His mercy will find peace. Say, I am forbidden to worship those others than Allah, whom ye call upon. Here, the Prophet, peace be upon him, firmly states that worship should be dedicated only to Allah. Rejecting false idols and desires is the path of the believer. With Him are the keys of the unseen, the treasures that none knoweth but He knoweth whatever there is on the earth and in the sea. Allah alone holds the keys to the unseen. He knows every leaf that falls, every grain in the earth, and everything that occurs in the heavens and the seas. Nothing escapes His knowledge.